right, thanks so much. Here's what's coming up for the second hour of Wake Up Rochester on this Monday morning. Will the DVD bubble kill the multiplex? At 6:12, Steven Soderbergh turns a new experimental film into an experimental movie release. Then at 6:22, death to diabetes. An ex-diabetic beat the life-threatening disease and tells us how you can too. And high-tech healthcare may be the norm, but at 6:36, all natural flu fighters that take the confusion out of cold remedies. It's now 6:05. This is Wake Up Rochester on Channel 8 News.
Well, he survived a life-threatening disease, and he's here to tell his story.
Next, a local author says death to diabetes and how you can fight the disease too. It's 6:19. You're watching Wake Up Rochester on Channel 8. Welcome back. 6:22. Joining me this morning is Dwayne McCullough. You have written a book called Death to Diabetes. You yourself, you still are a diabetic, even though you pretty much overcome this disease. And you've discovered some things that have worked for you that you've been sharing with other folks. Like you told me, you don't claim to be a doctor,
right,
but you do have
right.
some tips that have seemed to work for you and work for some other folks. Just first of all, give me a little bit of background about yourself.
All right. Well, I'm basically an engineer. I work out in Webster for Xerox. And about 3.5 years ago, I went into a diabetic coma. And the ambulance, they had to knock down the door, get me to the hospital, and I found out later my blood sugar level was 1,337. And when I got out of the hospital, I was on 4 shots of insulin a day. I was on Coumadin because of 2 major blood clot issues, deep vein thrombosis, and high cholesterol and things like that. And
your mom was up helping take care of you.
Well, my mother came up, my daughter came up, my sister came up, 3 women running my house, telling me what to eat, taking my ice cream, putting it in the sink and letting it melt. And basically...
So when they left, that's when you kind of discovered what worked for you. Tell folks quickly what happened.
Oh, yes. Well, my mother had prepared some Brussels sprouts and put them in the refrigerator, and I hate Brussels sprouts.
Me too.
But I think it was a way of punishing me for not eating properly. And one day I ran out of my favorite cereal. I had nothing else to eat, so I had to eat the Brussels sprouts for breakfast. When I went to go measure my blood sugar for the first time, it had actually dipped. I said, ooh, that's interesting.
After having some Brussels sprouts.
Right.
Okay.
But I'm an engineer. That's only one data point, so I decided, oh, let me try this Brussels sprouts for lunch. Blood sugar dipped again. I said, let me try it for dinner. I ate Brussels sprouts for the next 7 days.
And had some amazing results.
Exactly.
Those green leafy vegetables seem to be working. Now, you have some other tips for folks about fighting diabetes, making a lifestyle change with diet and exercise. We hear that all the time. That's pretty much what's going to do it. And you say, don't spend a lot of money on drugs or vitamins. You can do things naturally.
Right, exactly. There's a lot of, everyone knows, as you mentioned, is diet and exercise, but the controversy is centered around, well, so what are the right foods to eat? And what I usually suggest to people with their doctor's consent, start with breakfast. Our mothers have always told us, start with the breakfast. And I decided to start with Brussels sprouts or spinach. Okay, 2 cups of spinach or a cup of Brussels sprouts. You steam it, put it in a bowl. Take a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, put that on the spinach or Brussels sprouts. 2 ounces of baked wild salmon for the protein.
Yummy.
Okay, and a glass of filtered water.
Now, why is it important to have this for breakfast? I mean, it sounds like lunch.
Yeah, it does. And see, when you're fighting a disease like diabetes, you want to take every opportunity to give your body optimum nutrition. It turns out that green vegetables, I refer to Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and spinach as the trinity of the 3 green vegetables. These 3 vegetables have specific properties that help your body regulate insulin. So why wait till lunch to give your body what it really needs first thing in the morning?
All right, well, we want to tell folks they can come out and meet you this weekend hear more about the book and the tips that he has in this book called Death to Diabetes. It will be at Mood Makers Bookstore. That's in the Village Gate. It's on North Goodman Street, and you can also give them a call at 271-7010. I know your book is also available on some websites like Amazon.com. You can check out www.deathtodiabetes.com. Dwayne, thanks so much for being with us this morning. We're glad that you're feeling so much better.
Right, thank you.
All right, it's 6:26. We're back with weather and traffic on the 8th. You're watching Wake Up Rochester on Channel 8.